Shai, can you just walk us through that final sequence and what you saw before the shot at the end?
Sorry, Paris, one more time.
I'm sorry. Can you walk us through that final sequence and what you saw before the shot?
So Brad scores. We call a timeout. I kind of know what play coach is going to. At first, I wanted to try to get a quick one because Josh was the inbounder. Him and K. Rich have a good little chemistry on inbounds with a backdoor cut. So I tried to free him up, but they switched it. Monte Morris was on K. Rich. So then they like jump switched it. I see him and try to get open, and then I just try to get something I was comfortable with.
And then after the shot, you seemed pretty stoic, pretty ready for the next possession. There was still a second left on the shot on the clock. Just what were you thinking in that moment, heading back to the bench?
Let's not let the game slip away again. A couple weeks ago, the same thing happened, and we didn't come out the way we wanted to, and that's all I was focused on, getting the game.
And it seemed like it took a lot of mental toughness for you guys to just get to that position in this game. You were down 17 early, then they made another run after you tied the game. Just what was required of you guys just as a collective to get yourself to where you were at the end?
Stay true to ourselves, and then just play every possession like it's our last, and stay in the moment. I think when we do what we need to do every possession, just try to chip away, we allow ourselves to come back in the game. Now we got to figure out a way to avoid being down that much, but we'll take this one for sure.
Shai, can you put in perspective the work you've put in to be unpredictable in those late game situations? We've seen you get to the rim there, get to the mid-range, go right and left in those one-on-one situations late in games.
Yeah, obviously one-on-one is a big part of my game. I work on it a lot, but I just play basketball a lot and watch basketball a lot. So I guess that's kind of where my feel comes from. And it's funny because when I'm out there, it's not like I'm going to this workout move. It's more like it's just instinctual, and I'm taking what the defense gives me. And that's always what I've been taught growing up. Make sure the defense plays you honest, and just take what they give you and let the game come to you. And that's what I try to do every night.
Shai, I'm curious, what were you looking at on the box score?
My missed free throws. My missed free throws.
Mark gave you a hard time about that as well.
Yeah. I can't shoot no more texts. I'm running away from fouls now. Yeah. I got to be better next year for sure.
Did you also notice that tonight tied your career high in points?
Oh, no, I didn't notice that. Yeah, I'm going to try to get that up there a little bit.
And then what was that moment like just in your walk-off interview with Gallo? Teammates come over, douse you with water, and just take us inside that celebration.
Yeah, water was a little bit too cold, but yeah, it was fun. I kind of knew it was coming either then or in the locker room. But yeah, it was fun. I knew they were going to get me. If that happened to someone else, I was going to get them. So if you can't take it, you can't dish it out.
You've gotten MVP chance at home tonight. I don't know if you noticed, but when you were running through the tunnel, leaving the floor, you were getting MVP chance on the road. How does that even feel different?
I didn't notice that, but that's kind of cool. People being fans and recognizing my game is cool. It's a pleasure. It's kind of the dream, as a kid. You make it to the NBA and you want to be a phenomenal player. It's fun. I'm not going to let it get to my head, though, but it's fun.
No, I just wanted to ask you about, two huge step-back threes. You had a go-ahead one, I think, in the third, and then obviously the game winner. You've gone away from that shot a little bit because obviously you're scoring so well at the rim and in the mid-range. Like, is it comfortable knowing you've still got that when you need to go to it?
Yeah. Those are still shots I'm comfortable shooting. Like you said, I've just found a little sweet spot, and really just taking what they give me and allow me to do. And if they sag off, I'm gonna shoot it, whether it's in the mid-range or the three.
Shai, after you made that go-ahead shot there late in the game, you were waving your finger as you walked to the bench. What was your message to the team? What were you trying to say there?
We got to get one more stop. Just one more stop, and the game will be over. We got it.
Thanks, Shai.
Come on, man. One more. Come on, man. One more.
I didn't see the mic.
So Shai, I mean, you mentioned that you've really been letting the game come to you, and understanding that you're not trying to do certain things defensively. Has there ever been a time in your career, whether in the NBA or before, where you kind of like really tried to grip the ball, like try to take the game and try to control it, and you can't do that?
Sorry, ask the question one more time, please.
All right. So you said you're letting the game come to you.
Yeah.
Before now,
Yeah.
have you felt like you were trying to take the game
Like
too
force the
much?
issue?
Yeah, force the issue, and how do you get out of that?
No, I don't feel like I was ever that kind of player. I think like letting the game come to me was like just the way I was taught to play basketball. So I never like tried to force anything that wasn't there. Now I try to get better every year, and the game gets a little bit easier every year, and I can do more things on the court. But yeah, I've never really tried to force the issue. All right.